trouble called formulation. Everything is all formulation.
Check. Yeah. We in here. This ain't one of them AI shows. It's the Build and Destroy show. We gonna get it started like we always do. Gonna play some songs. Gonna come on here and talk after that. Hopefully folks can pop into the Zoom. Then we gonna play some more songs for our mid-time break, 15-20 minutes or so. And if the conversation's bubbly enough, we come back and talk some more. So let's get it going with the first music. The first music of the day. We're going to go old school on you guys. All right. You ready for it? You ready? E-Dog. Rest in peace. Featuring Filthy Rich. West Coast. Let's go.
Yeah, what's up? It's Stevie OG in the house for the non-tray. I got my homeboy Filthy Rich in the house from the O. What's up, partner?
Oh, you know, I'm just kicking it. Got the dank, got the drink, got the bank. It's all good. Plus the hot weather. What you want to do today?
Oh, yeah, you already know. Drop the top and let's roll on these food.
Roll.
Creep with me as I roll through the hood. Triple gold D's, drop top up to no good. Much skizzard, switches for the three-wheel motion. Get food sprung while I'm coasting. Got my 9 block for the jackers. Nickname me D.O.G. a gat packer. While little things happen, so I gotta watch my back. Can't get caught slipping cause I might get attacked by a fool trying to steal my rims. Shoot him in the dome and give him a little head trim. And then I'm outie, cause 187s will get you locked up. And I ain't about to take that route cause it's effed up. So buck up, beware of the owner of the vehicle. Creeping real low in the 1964. Bumping the oldies from my homie Rick James. Playing I'm in love with Mary Jane. Top down, looking around for some Hemis. First stop, 7-Eleven for some Jimmys. Proper, funky in my system. Cranium bouncing, swaying to the rhythm as I'm rolling in my dresser.
Rolling in my drop top, and I don't wanna stop. Rolling in my drop top, do 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 do. Rolling in my drop top, and I don't wanna stop. Rolling in my drop top.
My man, I'm having those, so of course I got hoes. The alias is Filthy Rich, so you knows I got foes. I got dope, green dope, fat sacks at that. Take me a token, I'm destined for the track. A Mac with the act that's smooth like 5th gear. Assumed to die by my 25th year here. You know the script, I'm not going out stabbing drop tops and spots is what life's about. Being a dog, barking like I'm E-Dog, stressing like the Jetsons. Tempted to push clogs, a frog, hopping state to state, a hog. Copping latex for them real hot dates, yep. I hate motel rates, I can't get dibs at your crib. You got to wait, time for some bank. Push up on the teller for some 20s, press up on the phone, ready to bone some slimmies. They know the time, tell a friend bring some ends.
What kind of friends?
Let me see, it depends, I press send. Connect with the K9, hot sun's beaming hot, drop the top, hit the main line, and I'm rolling.
Rolling in my drop top, and I don't wanna stop. Rolling in my drop top, do 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 do. Rolling in my drop top, and I don't wanna stop. Rolling in my drop top. Ooh, my drop top, baby. Ooh, baby.
Yeah, that was E-Dog right there. R.I.P. It's a local legend, so to speak. One of them early pioneers in the Northwest hip-hop game. All right, we got 2 more joints to, well, maybe 3, pop off with you guys. Gotta play this. AWOL, aka 2-Piece. This is that Tupac joint. It's just so hard. Let's go.
Baby, up all night.
When What do you think you're most known for? Your acting, your music, or the controversy that surrounds you?
My big mouth. My big mouth. I got a big mouth. Can't help it. I talk with my heart. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? Whatever comes, comes. But my controversy around it, it's not my fault. I'm trying to find my way in the world. You know, I'm trying to be somebody instead of just make money off everybody. You know what I'm saying? And so I go down paths that haven't been traveled before, and I usually mess up. But I learn, you know what I'm saying? Then I come back stronger. You know, I'm not talking ignorant, you know what I'm saying? So I obviously put thought into what I do. So I think I'm out for controversy. I have not been out of the paper since I joined Digital Underground. I've been in all, you know what I'm saying? It's never, my name is not uttered, you know what I'm saying? And that's good for me because I don't want people to die.
Ain't nobody worked harder, stay busy. The one who walked out the courtroom like Sherman Hemsley. The one 5 shots made him hard to kill. Penitentiary still before the death row deal. The one that said keep your head up and don't cry. The one that said hit him up when we ride. The one who proudly threw up the west side. The one a lot of people still can't believe he died. Black Panther in his bloodline. Book smart mixed with street nigga, this is thug life. The one when he spit it gave it to you raw. The rose that grew from the concrete outlaw. Only God could judge me tatted on his body. America's most wanted, ain't nothing but a gangster party. The one police hated, then he hated back. The one that said strictly for my niggas, then he grabbed the strap. I ain't mad at you, we straight ballin'. Dear mama, heaven for a G, I hear him calling. I get around all about you, same song. How do you want it all night long? Me against the world, loyal to the game. Soldier story, trap, pain. You can't see me, ambitious of a rider. Against all odds, if you hear me holler. Superstar shining right above the rim. Juice, poetic justice, man, we loved him. Gang-related gridlock, bullets, should I go on? Might be gone in the physical, he lives on. The one that told us he shed so many tears. The one that said life goes on after all these years. How long will they mourn me? Forever, cause you're the one and only. The one that want to live and die in LA. But Vegas where he spent his last 7 days. Now he posted in a thug's mansion. Until the end of time, forever mansion. He asking, are you still down? Hail Mary, what do we have here now? What more can I say? The man is legendary. R.I.P. the GOAT, Tupac, Machiavelli. All eyes on me, bury me a G. Trader war stories just like daddy. Made niggas, got my mind made up. Pour out some liquor, lost souls, toss it up. Still I rise if my homies call. Heavy in the game, ball. Under pressure, does heaven got a ghetto? Do for love, Pac's like, let's go.
How did we get from this Grandmaster Flash the message to where we are now in hip-hop?
Again, you have to be logical. You know, if I know that in this hotel room they have food every day, and I'm knocking on the door every day to eat, and they open the door, let me see the party, let me see like them throwing salami all over I mean, just like throwing food around, but they're telling me there's no food in it. You know what I'm saying? Every day, I'm standing outside trying to sing my way in. You know what I'm saying? We are hungry, please let us in. We are hungry, please let us in. After about a week, that song is gonna change to we hungry, we need some food. After 2-3 weeks, it's like, you know, give me a little food, breaking out the door. And after years, you just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, blasting, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hungry, you reached your level, you don't want any more. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was asking with them, you know, with civil rights movement. We was asking, you know, now those people that were asking, they're all dead and in jail. So now what do you think we're gonna do? And we shouldn't be angry. And my raps that I'm rapping to my community shouldn't be filled with rage. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be filled with the same atrocities that they gave to me. In the media, they don't talk about it. So in my raps, I have to talk about it. And it just seems foreign because there's no one else talking about it.
Made Dilla or made D, maybe I'll catch hope for snatching up this insane beat. It's an everyday thing to lay heat, and this is no different from the ordinary, baby. My situation's sorta hairy lately. Thought orbits are morbid as mortuary paint scenes. Walk forward and bark on 40 flipping daydreams. Upwardly, word of my world is what the day brings. The whirlwind of hate from the beam won't blow me away, take from my swing. Brought forth imported important things. that were forced into fleeing outwards with the wind. Perhaps the bounce words isn't mean, though out in public it seems I can't say a thing. I'm eternally preoccupied with music, and it makes you seem unapproachable to strangers, I know it.
Simultaneous yoga flame Hadouken, symbiotic brainwaves, dangerous to stupid humans. Recognize the great things are the future. The rest can try their best to find humor outside the lines of cool flyers of vampire refrigerant. Conceptualize cool, real putrid. Smell what I'm saying like I'm pooty. Excuse me, you think you're the shit, you just booty. Gluty, us the cusp of nothing but a strike of lightning plus a couple uppercuts from Mike Tyson in his prime years. Double up on the metaphorical pipe dreams, then bubble off of intellectual ideas. Such and such is ahead of time by light years. If the world don't catch up, I bet it might just mustard and bacon flavored up his mealtime spread and relish in ignorance with labels hide behind him.
Off-kilter, mate, dolly beat. I see High Rise on the check-in. We got one more joint to go. We just gonna go ahead and pop in that Famulations. Let's go.
Booyala, booyala, mama. Booyala, booyala, mama. Booyala, booyala, mama.
You know?
Booyala, booyala, mama.
I'm a dollar.
Booyala, booyala, mama.
I'm a dollar.
Booyala, booyala, mama.
I'm a dollar.
Booyala, booyala, mama. Booyala, booyala, mama.
No love relation, still famulation. Love forms the whole basis of famulation. If you run into some trouble, call famulation. Everything is all famulation. No blood relation, still famulation. Love forms the whole basis of famulation. If you run into some trouble, call famulation. Everything is all famulation.
In the midst of never forgetting law, but neglect what it was. Dialectic, diuretic, y'all busy rhyming for credit, but wrong reasons did it. Wow, what an exceptional lettuce. The headspace is larger than said grace. Parentheses with the emphasis on lead landscapes till they sick of me. Rendering many reasons for dealing energy over the beats. Brought to you by the syllable slickery. Phantom mysteries, subjective matter for centuries. Neglect the chatter or battering viciously. Influential epiphanies to the 10th degree. It's the pimping of the massive sentences, this is key. I shouldn't have to defend what I've actually been. The past pretends I wasn't getting it in. Broke the trend of the bar graph with unprecedented bar blast. The science isn't far from my craft.
No love relation, still famulation. Love forms the whole basis of famulation. If you run into some trouble, call famulation. Everything is all famulation. No love relation, still famulation. Love forms the whole basis of famulation. If you run into some trouble, call famulation. Everything is all famulation.
I eat with the hyenas, fly with the eagles, ride with the riders, talk peace with all my peoples, allergic to evil. I am meanie like seagull, deaf like road with 4 gangbangers in a regal, driving illegal with no tax and insurance, endurance for 1 million rattlesnakes. I walk with the purists, black nuns, all black guns and stay loaded. I deal with a bunch of goons that speak decoded. Fuck the POTUS. We walk with tigers and dragons. I'm dragging a wagon of enemy eyes and laughing. King Jackson, tack master, black bastard. I elevate like UFOs. Fuck if you rap faster. I rap solid, no college but got degrees. Chopping niggas up like soft sausage with no cheese. Word to mama, I got the omelets. I hope you hungry. Bloody Sunday turning to Black Monday.
No love relation, still famulation. Love forms the whole basis of famulation. If you run into some trouble, call famulation. Everything is all famulation. No love relation, still famulation. Love forms the whole basis of famulation. If you run into some trouble, call famulation. Everything is all famulation.
Chillin' like a villain, but I'd rather be a hero. You won't find no cape on me though. There's 2 types of people, Craigs and Devos. We the squad, major league, call us A-team though. Soldiers of fortune for the fam. I'm so with the nonsense, dodging the dumb down. The bullshit is constant. I can count my real ones on one hand, and we've been making records since before one fam. One shot, one kill, hold the gun, don't jam. Super God talk, words ring through the land. Don Jimmy the GOAT, you see the kicks. That was overheads like a field goal miss. Left brain, right brain, you can say I'm mixed. Tax City arsonist with the spits. On or off land, I cut throats like pirates. Made Dolly probably got another 100 bars that fit.
Yes, yes, y'all. We in here like swimwear. What it look like, what it do.
Doesn't really like any of the native stuff.
So it sounds like you have made it back
Not really her style. She
from
just sells it anyway.
the choir.
I'm here. Be right back.
Well, with that being said, welcome, everyone.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yes, we are back. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. I started up just a tad late, but we're
Getting
here.
a better spot.
Yeah, we want to see the hats. Well,
Yeah, was that game fire last night? Was that crazy?
I actually didn't go, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tiani said she didn't want to go to the boys' game. They went to the girls' game. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to sit here, get some work done. I watched the UConn versus USC game. That was a good game.
Girls or guys?
The girls. It was Juju Watkins versus Paige Beckers.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was a good game.
Oh, I bet. Did they both eat? They're monsters.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, USC just jumped out to a large lead, a real big lead to begin with, and UConn was trying to fight back the whole time. They were winning by like 1 point, and then USC came back and they only won by 2. So it came down to the last seconds and last shot. They could have won, or at least tied it up and went to overtime. Yeah, I think it was either 2 or 3 points.
Are they both ranked pretty high?
I think they are, but it's still relatively early in their season, I think. So they've got a good amount of games still. I think it's like halfway through their season right now. Maybe not even halfway.
I saw that that Lincoln game, they only won by 2.
No, I heard it was pretty.
That must have been
Yeah.
quite the game.
Yeah. At Tacktown, guess a whole bunch of people showed up.
Nice. So what's up? They got Saturday games. Is that a normal thing?
I don't think so. I don't know why that game got put on Saturday, but
maybe it's a makeup or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me adjust my mic over here.
If anybody tunes in, today's Lover J Day. Rest in peace, Lover J. Shout you out.
This is like the 4th year they had their event, right?
I think it's the 3rd, maybe, but it is. It's the 3rd or the 4th. Yeah, it's going on right now. But man, it's in Lacey. I just got home from this concert, so
shoot, it's Sunday.
It is Sunday. I'm off though. I'm on my winter break. Ooh, yes.
So nice for you.
It is.
Well, I have one topic that I wanted to talk about today.
Hell yeah.
Retirement.
That's serious.
So I kind of had 3 questions.
Okay. This is a topic that I think about often.
Good, me too. So this should be a dope conversation.
With excitement and worry.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So my 3 questions are, do you have a number that you need to get to in your savings or investment account, that you have a goal? Do you have a goal?
Right.
The second question is, at what age do you want to or plan to retire?
Okay.
And then my last question is, is there a way that we can speed the process up?
Yeah.
You know, and I when I say retirement, I really mean retiring from a 9 to 5. It doesn't mean you won't still do stuff. So, so.
Are you going to ask yourself these questions? Are you going to have answers to these questions too?
Yeah, we'll talk through them.
Right about it. Okay. Oh, honestly, I don't have a number written down on paper or in my mind where I'm like, if I hit that number, I can retire, or a number that I think will be good enough to where I'll be like, okay, I'm cool now. I can retire at this age. I'm set. Because I don't know how, the money I have saved is going to be looking at a certain time in the future. And, with kids who might go to college and this and that, to me, there's really is no number. If you are really trying to pay for everything in, not put yourself in debt crazily. So what about you?
Yeah, so
honestly, I don't have nowhere near that much, but honestly, I mean, I would feel like if I had $5 million, I think I might breathe easy. You don't have to be that much, honestly, with like how much college is and things like that, And to retire, $1 million really ain't shit.
Yeah, no, so I guess my situation is somewhat, different than yours. I ain't paying for college because my kids ain't going to college. So that's a savings in itself.
That's something that you already know because your kids are older.
Well,
for the audience.
Well, Tiani, she might, but at this point, Isis talked about possibly going back to school as well, but at this point, they're both successful.
Yeah.
So maybe that might be I have to contribute something to at some point, but that's not really factored into my numbers, I guess. So that's kind of one thing to take off the table for my situation. And number two is the house. So, unique situation. I've got a multi-family house, so will be some sort of a rental income for me at some point once I get everything together. So that's really my number, is more how much do I need to get to get this house fixed, and then how much extra do I want to have to move forward, like maybe pay off the house.
Yeah.
And once the house is paid off, and then I also have the rental income. So I just started thinking about
that.
This.
Now you're moving into to me, when you say that, now you're moving into the third part, which is speeding it up. Like, I can see if you had a home that was paid off, and then you had a property that you were renting, like theoretically you could have in your situation, then there you go. That's a way to move that age on up and not get rid of a 9 to 5, not crazy early, but eventually earlier than some might need others, and get that rental money, and there you go.
Yeah, so I mean, my thoughts, I guess, as far as number, since I started thinking about it today, I'd probably be happy not even paying off my house entirely, like still having some sort of a mortgage, but it's low enough to where it's small.
Yeah.
But probably at least need $250,000 to really get both of the houses fixed, pay the mortgage down a whole bunch, and yeah, I'd probably need about that much to get to that point to where I can feel comfortable, and maybe build up a little bit of, maybe we'll say 300, to where I can build up and have, a good 50,000 in savings. Yeah, because you might go through a rough year where you have a tough tenant to deal with, or I won't say something unexpectedly breaking, because that's part of the 300 to get the houses to where there's not going to be anything breaking for any period of time.
So you're saying if you had that much money to that's how much you're saying eventually that's how much money you'll need to fix up these two homes,
and pay the debt down substantially.
Pay them off, or at least down
close,
comfortable.
Yeah, close to.
And then you have 50 in the savings someplace.
Correct.
That you're not using for that.
Correct.
And if that were to happen, you could quit your job and just manage your properties, and that's that.
Correct.
Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's me living in one and then managing the other one, but
yeah.
I'd live in the smaller one and rent out the big one. It's more money.
Which is the smaller one? The back?
The back house, yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And ultimately there's also other income. So at some point, just being consistent on this show, like I was looking at some of the analytics earlier today, we're still really, really low. Like probably it'll be a whole year before we have enough traction and watch hours to get any monetization.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get to that point, it can be a consistent stream of income, even if it's only a couple hundred that I take. That's $200 extra a month. Like that's a couple,
that
phone
matters.
bill, or go to groceries. So that extra little side stream of income there. New shirt designs. So I'm going to clear at least 500 at the Hilltop Street Fair every year. Subtract out, the booth rental, and then the cost of the merch. Maybe I'm making only $300 or $400 profit for that, but that's a day. So that's at least an extra $300 or $400 that you can count for the year. You start adding that stuff up.
Alrighty, so maybe presents
I feel pretty confident in and it doesn't have to be a lot. But yeah, to me those things combined, I feel comfortable getting to that point where I shouldn't be spending my time working. Like, I should be working on more t-shirt designs, doing more painting like y'all do, really, and figuring out other streams and business ideas, ways to maximize and get funds.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I really listened to what Tiani told us too. Like, we have a brand already. Like, we just need to have more products or shows like this, more time for people to get involved with our brand.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, right now attention is the money. So what's the TikTok page looking like?
I've been doing less content, but they still do decent. I think I'm getting close to like 2,000 followers.
Is that right where you need to be for monetization? I forget.
I don't think so.
It's like,
I think that's
10.
probably more. I honestly haven't read, but probably more.
Well,
but
2,000 is more.
It's a chunk.
Yeah, that's
a step. It's a good step towards that, you know. I don't post a lot of, like, it's still mostly almost all police accountability, local stuff. So, you know, I assumed if my mind were to switch and just be like, I just want to grow the page, if I were to post on it regular, just like social media stuff, and I think it would probably have a whole second boost. But I don't know if I want to break my page away from just the niche that it's doing right now. I don't know if I'm ready to do that.
No, I mean, stick with whatever you feel confident in keeping on, staying on that, you know, police accountability side of things. Like you said, it's a niche, you know. At a certain point, you know, you're gonna add in some sort of hip hop content, I assume, but it doesn't have to be, you know, chasing followers. Like, that's,
yeah.
Like,
there's a few videos on there that there's a few videos out of the ones that are, you know, a hip hop thing, but maybe 2 or 3 out of, you know, we're talking hundreds and hundreds.
Yeah, but you're on a roll. I mean, it's to get to 2,000, you don't get to that many from just posting one video. Like, you got to do hundreds. So
yeah, I'm just happy mine hasn't gotten like you just talk to people, they're like, oh man, I had 1,000 or 2,000 views on all my videos, and then just one day I woke up and I just had 200-300, and now that's all I can do no matter what. And it seems like that happens to so many people.
The shadow ban.
I think that happens to the majority of people, honestly. And some people it doesn't, and then there's lucky people that somehow break out of that, and the opposite happens. But honestly, like, I'm just glad I haven't seen that, because, dude, that would just be depressing. You know, for sure. You just are doing something, you know, all these people were watching and enjoying and saying this is good content and thanking you, and then all of a sudden it just stops. So I'm just thankful that doesn't happen at some point.
Yeah, I mean,
knock on wood.
Yeah, you never know. I ain't got no wood around. I got the glass table.
Find some particle board.
Yeah, I mean, my goals, I try to keep modest goals. My goal for this channel is trying to get to 50 subscribers by the end of the year.
Man, I've been paying attention a lot to not to take it off of retirement or whatever, but I've been paying attention a lot to the underground rappers that are underground but are in sort of the underground ecosystem that does exist for hip hop, you know. And I don't mean, you know, and I don't quite mean Griselda, because I think that they tippy toe past the underground.
Yeah,
I still think their vibe is underground and stuff, and that's where they came from and probably feel comfortable at. But they're definitely major hip hop stars.
Yeah.
But you know, there are people that are underground rappers that don't even seem to do tons of shows anymore. They just have an album every single month, it seems like. And you look at their page, they might drop 6-7 albums a year.
Wow.
And I think that, and when you hear them in interviews, that once you keep doing that for a while, those slow streams slowly build up, and you do get a monthly check, even if it's only 1,000 or 2,000. But there's really no it just seems like there's like major hip hop stars, and then there's just everybody else that has to just do music and music and music and music and music. And it's really like the way, I mean, when we came up, it was like you maybe work a year on an album, and then you drop that album with a bunch of fanfare and promo, and then you like tour off that album, you know, and do videos off of it, maybe for a half a year or a year. And now I just think that they just are just drop there. You have to go in the studio and rap 9 to 5 every single day, and come out with at least like 10 songs a month that you're dropping, or a little bundle, and call it an album, you know, 8, 9, 10 songs, and just never stop. But you know, that grind, that's a 9 to 5 grind. And I think that's the way of life for an underground rapper right now, is they rap. Maybe they don't rap as good as like people the heyday back in the day, but the people that are living off rap right now rap hella. And they don't stop, and they keep releasing projects. And I don't see any other way to get rap money than that, you know. Maybe if you get a popular, you know, a podcast or something like that is sort of in that lane, but it's kind of different. But what do you think?
Well, I think it's content. Like right now, people just want a lot of content, whether it's more songs or.
Could you rap that much?
Not like that's part. So this does fit our discussion of retirement, technically.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only way for me to do that is to retire from my 9 to 5 and
right.
really take it like a job.
Could we spend 4 hours in the studio every single day?
If I didn't have a job, I definitely could do that.
I could. But it's got that grind and that feel of a job, instead of sort of like an art.
Well, that's, I guess, if you set your metrics and your goals to do a certain number of songs, as opposed to you set your schedule to where, look, we're going to go in 4 hours a day, and by the end of the month, if we got 3 good songs, we're putting out 3. We're not going to, you know, we might have made 20 songs, but that doesn't mean they all need to, like, I am a believer in trying to have some sort of quality control And
yes,
just because you can make a song doesn't mean that it's the best version.
yeah,
You know, I mean, if you think about it, some of the best songs are songs that, I mean, people write songs and they figure out who should do them. Like, oh, I wrote this song for so and so, but then Michael Jackson got it.
mm-hmm.
Like, I think about songwriting in that aspect of the hook. It to me is the song part that I could sell this. The raps is raps. Like, if I can get a good song, we can have good songs. Put anyone in the raps. Like, it could be anyone in those verses. But it's having that good quality beat, which I don't produce beats, so that's one thing that I'd be kind of behind on. But
yeah. Now, what is a publishing deal? Every once in a while, I'll hear about an artist getting a publishing deal.
Well, it is that. It's if you write songs, your publishing company, they will take your songs, or even if you just make beats, they will take those and shop them around for you. And they get a percentage of the money because they're shopping your beats and songs for you.
But I see we're running out of time, but can you get paid out front from a publishing deal though?
Yeah.
But then you don't have the publishing rights of the material. You're just taking the money up front.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, if you do a proper deal, you'd still have some percentage of ownership, but I mean,
the more you take up front, the less you're taking in the back.
Pretty much, yeah. If we're gonna give you a whole bunch of cash up front, we getting all this percentage of your songs.
Yeah.
And you know, for the publisher, that works out great for them because they're the ones that's shopping the song. So if they know they're getting a fat cut, they want that song to blow up.
How do you shop a publishing deal? Because, you know, like, if you're just an underground rapper and you're just releasing an album a year, then you might have a little distribution deal to get it online, or you might not. But if you got a publishing deal, what, you're hitting up record labels, like sending them resumes and asking for meetings and just shopping your art?
Yeah, well, I think at a certain point, yeah, you're just saying, hey, I'm an artist. I'm trying to get a publishing deal. I'm sure there's a bunch of companies you can search up and email them right now.
True,
and say, here's my song.
And they're like, send me this, and this, and
yeah. And then they'll
because that's one other way I see sometimes local people claiming they're making money, at least. Of course, how do I know? I'm not verifying banks, but I hear there's a local artists that have gotten a publishing deal, like a 6-figure publishing deal.
So the best thing now is that ASCAP and BMI done upgraded their websites and whatnot to where you can just look on there and you can search someone's name if you know their name.
Yeah.
And you can see all the songs that are under their name. Now, you can't verify how much money they got, but you can verify that they wrote some songs for someone or produced some songs, and that, you know, they might not be getting none of that back end money, even though their name's on it.
Yeah.
No, but that's a good point. But I mean, for me, that's more, I guess, beneficial for a younger artist at the beginning of their career, not someone at the end. I mean, I guess if you're just trying to get that money, you get the cash up front. I'm sure they have some sort of contractual requirements that you have to turn in a certain number of songs or beats or whatever. But shoot, you turn in your 10 songs and you got your money, even if they don't, you know, get the song sold, so to speak.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is the six-figure publishing deal mean you get it and then you have so much time to turn in quote this much material or money back?
No, I'm sure they write their contracts in favor for themselves. Like, if we don't make this money that we just gave you, we're going to try to get some money back somehow. Like, we're not giving you $100,000 if we don't think we can make it.
Yeah. But do you think that's what it is? Do you think maybe it's just like we're giving you this much and then everything you make this year goes through us, basically?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's exactly. I mean, even if you
Simple
don't
as that.
send it through us, you try to secretly sell some beats and you're under this publishing contract.
Right. The money's coming to us eventually.
Yeah, but if we need that money from the beat you sold, we need that cash too.
Yeah, so you're basically getting upfront money, and they're hoping that they're making more off the art that you make during that time period than the money that they gave you up front.
Yeah, because think about it. If
That's their goal.
Yeah, think about it. If you sign the deal, let's just say you're just a beat maker. We'll even take songwriting out of it. You're just making beats. They're selling the beats for you. So their artist is paying cash up front for the beat. They're collecting that money. And then once that artist makes the song and puts the song out, then they get the publishing payouts through Spotify and Apple and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh, true. So they'll get the money forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And who knows if they could be selling your beats for much more than you would be able to sell them for.
Uh-huh.
So if you go and undercut them and try to sell them yourself, that's going against your contract. Like, nah, you can't do that, man. We're selling your beats for $50,000 each. You're selling them to people for $5,000. We don't want your $5,000. We want the 50, and we'll pay you 5 out of that 50.
Yeah. That's interesting. It's more of a gamble. You're leveraging, basically.
Yeah, I mean, that's capitalism. Look, I got some money.
Yeah.
I'll put it up for your project, but I need a big percent of if this project pays off.
Would you take a publishing deal if you were young, or is that a good thing would you advise an artist to do that, or it's basically, do you see that as two main roads? You're either dropping hella music or you're taking a publishing deal?
I think it depends on what type of artist you are.
Oh, weird. There's a real number hitting me up. This is freaking me out. I'm about to see who this is. Hold on.
We're looking into your ear. I think you went on mute for this, but
My bad. Did you hear all that?
nah, we were just looking at your ear.
Oh, hold on. I can't hear you more. Okay, there we go.
No, we was just looking at your ear.
That was FedEx. I made, shout out Totalua, R.I.P. brother. I made his little memorial, the board for like his memorial on the 28th.
I didn't even hear about it.
Yeah, that. It is. It's going to be the 28th.
So that's next Saturday.
Yeah, that's coming up, and it's at Drees' spot, the one you know about.
Okay, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's at 2 p.m. That was just one of the things I volunteered for. I'm not a good cook. I can bring food, but I don't want people relying on me for food. And, I I just figured I would have enough time and wherewithal to pull that off. So I'm gonna go pick that joint up tomorrow. Just simple picture. People can sign it. The family can keep it. A little memory board, and then yeah, that's it. You know, we could get together and hook them up with some gift cards. That's what the kids' moms was saying would be the most helpful.
Okay.
Like Amazon gift cards.
All right.
You know, we can collab on that. I'm sure Pesha will be able. She likes kicking in.
Yeah, well, we'll make it happen. Yeah,
for sure.
Well, we're in the final minute, so at some point it's gonna cut you off. But
well, man, let me just show you love. Thank you, brother.
You're welcome. I was hoping May would come on so I could tease him. I got some gifts for the rest of the crew as well, but since
man,
they didn't
coming
join
through.
us, look at my rack. This is
What we got?
Well,
what
Chandra got one of these. So
okay. Oh yeah.
They're different ones. So
Coinage. Yeah, that's dope. Those are all. That's such a cool.
And he's gone. All right, folks. You know what time it is. It's time to get busy with the music. We ain't doing halftime show today. We just gonna end it with the music. So let me pull up the joints we got rocking with. We rocking straight through off Product of the Outrage. Look, we're gonna play a few songs off of the album because it's hot. So come get some. My name is Wicked Meticulous. This is the Build and Destroy Show. We'll see you guys next week. Aya! Oh shit. Let's start first. Oh shit. It's me first. It's me.
Intro to the beat.
What?
Kind of hard to catch. It's my time to rap.
It's my time to rap.
Coming up soon.
Coming up soon.
We bang, cause America's gang. We bang, cause America's gang. We bang, cause America's gang. America's gang, America's gang. We bang, cause America's gang. We bang, cause America's gang. We bang, cause America's gang. America's gang, America's gang.
Beneficial since it's beneficial. The pen is fickle, the interest is hidden in the temples. In the past I was battle-minded and flipping insults. Fragile times, don't forget conflictions, forbidden info. I'm castle building with the class of children, sticking out rather than blending in with mass civilians. Outmatched by the feelings of disastrous villains. Doubt had me in shackles, needing an act for healing. I'm grounded but I give dap to the ceiling. A host of parasites in a manufactured pavilion. Being daft is attractive fulfillment. You're being brash while I'm actually chilling. I personify verses beyond your eyes. The philosophical prophet is optimized. You compromise the earth like 5G. Why me? I'm in a state of mind, the rhymes feed.
Yeah. We bang, cause America's a gang. We bang, cause America's a gang. We bang, cause America's a gang. America's a gang, America's a gang. We bang, cause America's a gang. We bang, cause America's a gang. We bang, cause America's a gang. America's a gang, America's a gang.
The devil ain't on his way, he's already here. Our worst fear, our leaders, our prophets are hunted down like deer. It's a killing field, it's a killing season. It's a simple reason they don't want us here. It's have-nots will always rise up, that's clear. Rich kids will always mimic us, oh dear. The devil's worst fear. I can sell some fire to the devil, sell freedom for all. To a southern rebel, they ain't on a level, slow it down a notch. Playing with these devils, chalk lines, hopscotch. Staying with these troubles, the rock lies us in the box. Jail cells and sidewalks, we stuck on their block. Slow it down, roll it back is what they say. The game is set up for us to fail in every single way. And so you pray, but you can't hide when evil calls your name. Say yourself, America is a gang.
We bang, cause America's a gang. We bang, cause America's a gang. We bang, cause America's a gang. America's a gang, America's a gang. We bang,
America's a gang. We bang, cause America's a gang. America's a gang. America's a gang.
Touching down with impact on contact. Booming deep with my crew, cause we's about that. Sorry about your broken doors, we here for the contract. So come on now, man, your time is up and provide that. Abdicate some of that power with no slide back. And keep it all civil, there won't be no combat. But if you wanna bring the heat, then cool, we got that. Only cause you clap first, this the clap back. And when these things go burst, rat-a-tat-tat-tat. From the backpack, my soldiers stay strapped. We only came here for the big payback. They kidnapped us, backlashed us, straight strapped us, low down, dirty bastards. Now I'm the one here with the rope for the hanging, doing our thing. American gang banging, so feel the pain of a 500-year thunderous steam of black rain here. And when we on the attack with intensity, you know they're gonna feel the stain from you and from me. And so let me explain, I got about a million ways to pull out my list and read every name of a fallen brother, sister that's been slain. Just a moment of silence. Now hold up for a second and let me refrain. It all adds up to a goddamn shame. Fuck the Constitution until it gets rewritten through a revolution. Fuck the Constitution until it gets rewritten through a revolution. Fuck the Constitution until it gets rewritten through a revolution.
Cousin Kim, that's America's a gang. 6 Income's up next, baby. This is a E-Tree joint. He's on the hook too. Let's go.
I need 6 incomes, can't get rich with one. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. I need 6 incomes, can't get rich with one. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. I need 6 incomes, can't get rich with one.
On my rule, cash rules everything around me. Money over bitches, Pac said that's MOB. I'm still trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. It's hard to be legit and stack monumental dead presidents. Mount Rushmore, cash flow. I take some green, buy some packs of green, turn that green into more green. Now I'm a green machine, hawking on these jugs. You won't like me when I'm angry. Beast mode in this concrete jungle. Not a nair, not a can stop, top or burst my bubble, rubble, can burglar flow. I got these happy meals, thank you drive through. It's time to roll, it's time to go, it's time to hit the dough, it's time to let them know it's still. Fuck the popo, I'm going movie low, go for that De Niro. Scratch Skrilla way too narrow. 6 incomes and 2020.
6 incomes, can't get rich with one. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. I need 6 incomes, can't get rich with one. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. I need 6 incomes, can't get rich with one.
9 to 5 with the 401k shit. Still stack aluminum cans in the basement. Be patient, wait till the price rise. Catch the motherfuckers in at the right time. It's basic. Buy low, sell high, accumulate paper. Bank statement showing interest. Facebook ads build interest for your business. Services artistic, craftsmanship exquisite. Blasphemous to those that act religious. Bad in this bitch, pay homage and pennies. We ain't mad at that. If you buy a ski mask and a new album, plastic wrap for 20. But that was 2019, now it's to 2020, so 25 please. And Gracias plus posthumous projects released like Tupacalypse. When it drop, reach into your pocket.
I need 6 incomes, can't get rich with one. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. I need 6 incomes, can't get rich with one. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. I need 6 incomes, can't get rich with one. I need 6 incomes, can't get rich with one. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. I need 6 incomes, can't get rich with one. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. I need 6 incomes, can't get rich with one.
6 incomes can't get rich for one. If you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't waking up to get it, you ain't making none. 6 incomes can't get rich for one. 6 incomes can't What's next?
Board. Welcome.
Yeah. This is that one where you can bust your own first.
We get love around the world.
A space.
The whole world loves us.
Full
We
space.
love the
You
world.
can bust your 16 on this one. Let's go.
We get love around the world. Cause the whole world loves us. Cause we love the world. Yeah. We get love around the world. Cause the whole world loves us. Cause we love the world. And we love the girls. We get love around the world.
Bust. There you go. Part where you spit. Yeah. We get love around the world. This could be your verse right here. Cause the whole world loves us. We love the world. This is your verse right here.
Cause the whole world loves us. We love the world.
Yeah.
Cause the whole world loves us. We get love around the world. Cause the whole world loves us. We get love around the world. We get love around the world. Cause the whole world loves us. We love around the world. Cause the whole world loves us. We get love around the world.
Yeah. That's how we do it, Build and Destroy style. Real studio vibes on this one. We got Mud Off Your Boots coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We get love around the world. Wow, 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 wow. Mud Off Your Boots up next. You gotta check the video for this one too.
Just when you thought your shoes were shiny, you gotta wipe the mud off your boots before you take a walk across those marble floors.
Keep it walking.
Mud off your boots. Just when you thought your shoes were shiny, you gotta wipe the mud off your boots before you take a walk across those marble floors. Wipe the mud off your boots. Mud off your boots. Wipe the mud off your boots.
Listen, Chinese eyes write the rhymes, perfect English speaker. Tweakers catch the punishment, I catch them like wide receivers. Cheerleaders back flipping to the Tai Chi. I show up to the hospital, put some dirt in your IV. I slap alligators, whoa, a crowd agitator. Tacoma gave me papers, I slap these haters with activator. Greasy niggas, I feed these niggas with salty swine. Blind, deaf, and dumb, I pop them like over the borderline. Divine, a line, got that hammer time. God's son sipping on that beer, got that rabbit mind. No shots, but I'm the homie when you in a bind. We gon' shine like a million dimes, bitch, can you handle mine? No pimping when the women all flocking us. Keep a cool pair of boots, ain't nobody here stopping us. No pimping when the women all flocking us. Keep a cool pair of boots, ain't nobody here stopping us.
Just when you thought your shoes were shiny, you gotta wipe the mud off your boots before you take a walk across those marble floors. Mud off your boots. Just when you thought your shoes were shiny, you gotta wipe the mud off your boots before you take a walk across those marble floors. Wipe the mud off your boots. Mud off your boots. Wipe the mud off your boots.
Roll the dice and anticipate the rhyme infliction. Counting how long the seconds that the time existed. Cerebral wisdom confined to mental prison. Although once released, the dental's grinning. Mass lentils in a soup for credentials. Simple as the truth when they hit you to get through. I ain't dismissed, I miss getting dissed. See the hieroglyphs on the side of entire cliffs. The firefights in the city inspire flight. Open mouths can ski ships, leaving wings clip. I'm sewing on seams until it seems fit. Pledging linguistic allegiance with elegant sequence. Locally shine like a sequin in my region. Philosophies leave and reappear like my grieving. The clash of the titans is rapidly heightened. For many years I possess a drastic knack for writing.
Just when you thought your shoes were shiny, you gotta wipe the mud off your boots before you take a walk across those marble floors. Mud off your boots. Just when you thought your shoes were shiny, you gotta wipe the mud off your boots before you take a walk across those marble floors. Wipe the mud off your boots. Mud off your boots. Wipe the mud off your boots. Wipe it off.
My knowledge is born, my boots left your carpets torn. Waking up to scuffed up rugs in the morn. And as a young spanky, I was born latchkey. So say la vie to the tacky. Lord have mercy, my third periphery, sharp as surgery. And on your floor, I leave cockamamie, my dainty. Dipey poopy from your baby. I burn your eyeball, you can't feel your teeth. Numb your gums, I fuck up your cerebrums. I keep it a stack, I keep it a rack. I took a shit on your welcome mat. I'm sick in my soul of the rigmarole. Lo and behold, behold the low. My grease is elbow. We go psychopathic disco beta on a hater. My flux capacitator, wipe mud off my gators. I'll put the whole system on trial. My hair curl like the DNA spiral. I wipe my shoes off clean. Khalid El Amin, yada I mean.
Just when you thought your shoes were shiny, you gotta wipe the mud off your boots before you take a walk across those marble floors. Mud off your boots. Just when you thought your shoes were shiny, you gotta wipe the mud off your boots before you take a walk across those marble floors. Wipe the mud off your boots. Wipe the mud off your boots. Wipe the mud off your boots.
Wipe the mud off your boots. Wipe the mud off your boots. R.I.P. Laquan Boots.
They living so fast. They evil. They evil. So cold, they evil. They living so fast.
Inviting lightning inside your mind's hella exciting. Can't say the tricycle idea is never enlightening. Personally, I don't fuck with the shit though. To me, it's cake icing that tastes like fried my shit. Adapt to the environment, make your own ice pick. Cause it's a cold globe, prepare for the slightest change in climate. Surviving in science, alkaline diet produce the right hybrid. Calculate the buyback from Tiani and ISIS. Calcified pineal glands get reignited. About to get 5 plants cracking, we on thin ice shit. To make an impact, you have to be strong, united, but have to work in class, coincided with the pirates of industry. The American dream has been bittersweet for black folks for more than multiple centuries. This is how you end the streak. We gon' build support system services for the people. Attack fascism every time you see destroy. White supremacy from the tree root. Sometimes you gotta be bad to defeat evil. We gon' build support system services for the people. Attack fascism every time you see destroy. White supremacy from the tree root. Sometimes you gotta be bad to defeat evil.
Treat us unequal, but we should put them on trial. So cold they evil. Now sometimes I gotta go bad to defeat the evil. So cold they evil. So cold they evil. They evil.
I read
leather Willie Lynch letter, then wipe my ass with the pages. Like a wild horse, the plan was to tame us, frame us, rape us, lock us up in cages. Try to call us evil, but this is how you made us. Still can't fade us. We influenced everything. Went from letting freedom ring to songs that your kids sing. Yeah, black is beautiful and nothing less. Dear America, clean up your fucking mess. But we blessed surviving everything they put us through. Still on top with a perfect bird's eye view. Try to be secretive, but we know how they live. Racist motherfuckers and the crooked politicians hate cause we great, try to stop us too late. Worm on your hook, I never take your bait. Listen, BAD, my crew's hardcore. A-Wall trying to serve it like the spook who sat by the door.
Hit a lick, take this left, show you I'm far from alright. Gym teacher used to say, but pull your pants and walk right. First of all, you should never call me boy. You look, I didn't pull out a toaster that resembled a toy. Eat nuts and almond joy. I was never mama's boy, cause we ain't talked in a minute. The booth feel like home, the only spot where I can chop it up with no limits. Kept it all inner, now I'm writing verses all winter, vying to be a winner. Previously a loser, drug abuser, systematic schematics, I scrub off with vinegar and ginger. I refuse to be used and exploited so powerful sociopaths can purge for more power and play the populace for fools cause they evil. They so cold, they evil. These motherfuckers is evil.
Support system services for the people. Attack fascism every time you see it. White supremacy from the tree root. Sometimes you gotta be bad to defeat evil.
Motherfuckers so goddamn evil. All that we never
Hennessy and exotics, cannabis, you feel me? Sponsored, build and destroy, we make noise. All praise is due we the gods, we made it through cause we beat the odds. All praise is due we the gods, all praise is due we the gods. All praise is due we the gods, we made it through cause we beat the odds. All praise is due we the gods, we made it through cause we beat the odds.
And if that ain't the truth, then I have a bridge to sell you. The booth is the proverbial shrink couch. The esoteric think tank is what the briefing's about. I'm as deep as the frequencies that the speakers vouch. In the event that the brainstorm receives the drought, regulate your hormones before you leave the house. I'm landing the upper echelon region clout. Respectable crafts, the reason heathens doubt. My testicles dragged to the street in Rika style, but I never drop the ball in moments needed now. The mechanical mind is guilty of diaspora. Walk afflicted with peace or reviving violent order. I'm sure fire with vibes is filled with silent aura. Mental fry restorer, different than you kind of sorta. I don't deal with confinement, I'm still inclining via psilocybin. I saw the dope, something real and vibrant.
We made it through cause we beat the odds. All praises due we the gods. All praises due we the gods. We made it through cause we beat the odds. We made it through cause we beat the odds. Hey, we made it through cause we beat the odds. Hey, all praises due we the gods. All praises due we the gods.
My mind at ease cause I move with the cheese. Sitting with my belly full, them people ain't pleased. They gazed when they placed me in the maze. Mad cause I came out the rat race unfazed. They want me dazed and confused, weak and abused, making up excuses why I always lose. Dad wasn't here, so this is my fear. I'm a failure like him, pass it all through all these years. Nah, here's the thing, I'm a king, you ain't stopping. Keep it moving, A-Wall, get it poppin'. Gatekeeper, jaw dropping, I'm never flopping. You damn right, this nigga outsmart them. All praises due, cause we made it through. As the saying goes, mama ain't raised no fool to show what I'm made of. I'm anxious, flexing on the ages in the matrix. They hate this.
All praises due we the gods. We made it through cause we beat the odds. All praises due we the gods. All praises due we the gods. All praises due we the gods. We made it through cause we beat the odds. All praises due we the gods. We made it through cause we beat the odds. We made it through cause we beat the odds. All praises due we the gods. All praises due we the gods. We made it through cause we beat the odds.
Oh, I Isis came through to end it off with the Cold Makerisms. Cold Makerisms. Well, folks, that's it for today. The Build and Destroy Show. I'm Wicked Meticulous. We'll get at you next week. Make sure you don't forget, please, you gotta like, comment, subscribe, and share. Peace.